We do oftentimes get into this place where we compare where we're at to where other people are. And both you and I have had great guests. Someone who I tried to get on my show and they turned me down was Rachel Cruz. And so, for the fact that you have her, I was like, man, how'd you do that? And number one, I'm happy for you. And two, I'm like, okay, now how can I do that? And so many times we try to, like you said, compare ourselves. So how do we go from letting comparison steal our joy to using comparison as a way of like, all right, he did it. How can I leverage what I have to also do that?
Yeah, one of the things about the comparison thing is we're not satisfied, or we don't want to be complacent in life, but sometimes we're not satisfied with some of the stuff that we've done, and we're not. I tell this with my 10-year-old all the time. He'll be like, well, so-and-so, it's the age old thing. Well, so-and-so's doing this at school, or so-and-so's doing that at school. And back when we were growing up, our moms would be like, yeah, well, if they jumped in a lake, would you all jump in a lake? Or if they jumped off a cliff, would you jump off a cliff, or something like that, stupid like that. Where everybody compares and everybody wants what somebody else has. And sometimes the grass isn't greener on the other side, or if it is, it's because it's fake grass. It's that astroturf or artificial turf type stuff. But sometimes when the grass is greener on the other side, it's also because we're not watering our side. A lot of times we'll compare our reality of life to other people's highlights, and everybody on social media is putting out their highlights, putting out the best of, this is the best of album. And we look at that and we're like, man, I've got to have that, or man, my life just stinks.